Ah, hello everybody. Yes, you thought you were here for stream, but it's me, Suka. Okay, jokes aside, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. I was not prepared properly, I guess, for this stream to start. I was in a bit of a rush, I'll admit. Um, but I have been sent up. Nice to see you here, SJ. And, well, speak of the devil, because we will be doing a commission for SJ today. So let me just see if I can quickly edit this. Put that there. Do that. And I will show you what I'll be working on today. Okay, see if Blender works. There we go. So I haven't made too much of it now, right at the moment. It's still a bit of a work in progress, but this is the start of the commission, isn't it? I will tell you what we're doing right now. I've got the commission sheet up. So, this is what SJ said. He said, I'd like to see you getting flattened by being flung into a wall so hard that she was flattened on impact. And she's shown to have cross-eyed and a confused expression. He's put in brackets, I'm not sure if that's possible or not. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. And screen shake effect as usual. Yeah. Then she begins to peel off the wall and slowly drift to the ground, kind of similar to the iris animation, except with a little twist. She tries to straighten herself out in the fall, but now this is making her wavy, wobbly looking while going down. Right before she touches the ground, she attempts to stand up straight so she doesn't flop to the ground. She's able to stand perfectly still in a wavy form while on the ground. She looks down her new form before just going back to expression from a few seconds ago. But in a twist of fate, the ground below opens up to reveal a hidden ringer. Poor Jaina loses her balance and falls into a ringer, flattening out more and being spat onto the floor like a sheet of printed paper. That is everything, I believe. And hello, Samu. I will put on the music that was specifically requested for this stream. Let me just click on here. I hope it's not too loud. There we go. A little bit of theming going on. So we'll be using Jaina from World of Warcraft. Can't really see her there, but there she is. We have to turn this down a bit. There we go. Kind of want to get its background music. Right. So, let me just make sure the stream's not too delayed. So, yeah, it's not too bad at all. Okay, let me close a few tabs. Just to free up some space. But that should be good. Alright, so if I move it back real quick. Now, I'm wondering what kind of floor you want. I presume it'll just be stone. Because that can easily open up. So if I have something like this. Like a bit of stone here. Make this what it is. Something like this actually might do. Say 10 by 10. Obviously these can't look like they go below the ground, so they'll be risen up. Because what's going to happen is these two are going to move. These are going to be my 2 points of movement. She may have white hair, but she's actually in her 30s or so. Okay. Stone will work just fine. Awesome. Right. I'm actually going to widen this a little bit. No, I'm not. Because I've got to have the edge around. Here we go. They get risen. Get out of here. There we go. This is just so it can seem quite nicely put together. I'm not sure how much we'll see of this, but we'll see when the animation goes on because better safe than sorry. So you can see that it'll go on to, because the camera will be from like this side. I wonder how that looks in render actually. I haven't rendered it yet, but that could look alright. Maybe need to brighten up a bit. A bit miserable. It's lighting really. It's a bit dull. Ah, don't worry about it, Misha. It'll always be on the stream archive if you miss anything. I apologise, I didn't let you know that the stream started. I gave out handouts to specific people, not me regulars. And, well, because you're not a regular, well, I completely forgot. And I was like, oh, shoot. I need to invite Misha. But it's okay, I'm really glad to see you here. Right. So, I was talking with SJ just before the stream started. He told me how he wants it to start. So we'll have her about like here, like a good distance above the ground. And oh, did I just Control Alt Delete? I do that a lot in Blender because it's Control Alt Numpad 0 to set a camera where you're looking, like this. Sometimes I'll slightly overshoot it and hit Control Alt Delete because right next to it in Numpad 0 is the full stop or delete key if you're holding Shift. Oh, Control, sorry. Wait. Why did it count as delete? I don't know why it counts as delete. It's not holding Shift. Unless that's default. I don't know. Either way, it's weird. Okay. Been ages since you got to see one of my streams, so happy to watch. Ah, I'm happy to hear it. And hey Zekian, it's been a while. There's the return of everyone. Yeah, and I hope your computer doesn't blue screen either, SJ. That'll be quite unfortunate. Right, so give me that Hemi. I want like a bluish lighting. Right, for now I'm just gonna have double light because it looks a bit miserable. But I'll you know how I do. Like I always add lighting at the end. Also, oh, she's got two. What's the difference between them? I don't think there's anything. Hold on. There we go. So has she got multiple of these? No, multiple of these? No. I do like the World of Warcraft models. I will admit that they're very nice with how customizable they are and the patch you can take on and off, and the skeleton structure is just so beautiful. I love it so much. Also, here's another overlap. I hope that's not necessary. Let me just check. No, it doesn't look necessary. Okay. So I will render from here. Oh, hit Control Alt Delete again. Maybe from here. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. She's not gonna be 3D for very long, by the way. I will say that. Also, these walls definitely don't go high enough. I mean, because you could see the blue before. Let me just make sure they're tight fit. There we go. I'll make it look better in a bit. I remember seeing that model on Source Filmmaker with removable parts. That is cool that it's on this model as well. Well, yeah, it's Source Filmmaker's weird because it's more animate. It is actually heavily more animation than editing. But since Blender allows editing, I mean, I can properly edit this dress if I wanted to. Like I could move it around. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Oh, bless me. All right. And the only reason why I didn't move to Source Filmmaker, because I was originally going to go to Source Filmmaker before I went to Blender, because well, it is, I'll admit, a vastly superior animation software. It's got real, like, real-time lighting and such and that. But it's, well, one, it's not as advanced in terms of being able to edit things, and 2 is it didn't support flattening, so like you can't scale that way. Okay, so let me grab this and we'll actually start the animation now, and then we'll get around to adding details. So I should probably have a default. You know what? Where's her? Does she not have a grab bone, like a root bone? Is that not it? There we go. I wonder if I can run this at 30 FPS. Oh yeah, I can, because it's a World of Warcraft model. Alright. Really sad to hear about Source Filmmaker back then. I was interested in it until I found it out. Yeah, same here. Even Autodesk's trying to contact Blender users. What? What do you mean by that, Zekium? There we go. 20 frames ought to do it. 2/3 of a second. I mean 2/3 of a second. There we go. And I'll have the camera move with her. Well, obviously she's not posed, she's kind of just in Gary's mod no clip mode, just flying around. But I will fix that. Oh, hey Daxon. No, you're not missing the stream. We've just started. Don't worry about it. This is very early stream. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and shake the camera sideways. Over one like that. Instead of like that. Because that makes sense. That's the force of gravity being applied. And yeah, during this phase is when she'll change to a flat plane. This way, because of the camera shake, it should be almost invisible that she changes model. That's alright. Obviously, now got a poser. So let me just get that reference you pulled up, SJ. I mean, they make surveys for Blender users in order to know what they like about Blender over Autodesk. Oh, the only reason why I chose Blender was because I think it's free. Doesn't Autodesk cost? Like, you can get a trial for it. I actually downloaded the trial, but I never got around to getting good at it, see how it compared. So I ran out. I don't know. I could probably get another trial, but you know, there is alternatives out there, probably better alternatives for me, but at the moment, I'm with Blender. And with Blender 2.8, if I learn how to use cycles properly, I could really improve the lighting in my renders, because I'm sure some of you must have picked up by now that sometimes renders look a bit off, and it's because of the lighting. Alright, so this reference that SJ sent, let me have a gander. So panel 1, okay, so it's kind of like, oh, useless bones, useless jelly bones. I'm sure they have a use, but not for me, they don't. Okay, yeah, just checking that. Also, I've been meaning to get good I'm not satisfied with my current quality in animation. I mean, I keep saying that to myself every couple of months, and then I slowly improve. But I feel like I've hit a bit of a wall. Like, I still feel like the quality I'm giving is good, like good enough that I'm still happily taking commissions and people are happily taking them from me. Which I'm honoured for, by the way. Like, if someone specifically comes up to you and says, "I want you to do this," like that's quite an honour that they come up to you and not someone else. Though I guess I am unique in the community in that I do 3D animations, which is becoming less and less unique with each incoming artist, which I am both happy and concerned about. Now, my main worries is that I will become irrelevant in like a year or two. Like, someone will get better than me, and then they'll just take up a charge, and I'm sure that'll happen. Like, it happens with everyone. But I'm happy because there's a large influence of 3D animators and artists, because there was a lot back in the early days of DA, and then they kind of stopped. Like, everyone was like, "Nah, this ain't that good." It was all simple posing. It was all pictures. The animation was very, very rare. But that's when I decided to try 3D, because I was okay at art, like 2D art, but I didn't enjoy it that much. So I tried 3D, and I wanted to do something unique, and that's where I just I bent the legs the wrong way. It's supposed to be the other way, so like this. But yeah, I'm really happy that somehow it's being revived, the 3D genre, and I'm trying to prove that TFs are possible in 3D. I'm still very top tier. Well, top tier in what tier list? Like, general animation, I am mediocre at best. In terms of the community, I guess you could call me top tier, but I don't know. There's room for improvement, but isn't there always? It's quite nice that like everyone's always so supportive, but I feel like this is something I've got to get better at myself. And if I know if I want to improve, the only way I'm gonna do it now is like just making animations. Like, it slowly did help me improve. Like, if you look at my animation from a year ago, they're probably not as well as the ones I do now, but I've hit that point where I need to look up specific animation tutorials and styles. So I'm kind of like I'm level 19 beginner, and to become level 20 I have to pick a style to continue leveling up. Like, I've hit my max level. So that's how I feel anyway. Transformation animation. Still very much enjoy my work. Thank you, Dexon. That does mean a lot. And thank you, Sammy, for saying this is looking good so far. Even though I haven't really animated much yet, I'm finally getting to the part where she slams against this wall. Okay, I'm gonna have to lean her legs back. But they're gonna have to come way back. It's like 37, 38, 40. Oi. I'm also gonna have to flatten her out as well, aren't I? I mean, that's the main gimmick, isn't it? What? Did you adjust your talent points accordingly? Actually, I had to do a skill point reset because I accidentally put them all into... Oh, I couldn't think of a joke fast enough. Hold on, let me think about this joke. I put them all into lighting rather than actual animation. Yeah, I have a massive turn on towards lighting. Lighting is like lighting makes the scene, you know. Without the sun, we can't see. If you go back a couple of years before electricity, then fire. Whatever, you get my point. um, like, lighting does make the entire scene simply because, well, you need it to see anything. Oh, look at that. Whoops. I might add a motion blur here, actually. Because she's obviously gonna change to a plane. What I want to do is save this pose right here. She's XPS, I should be able to. In fact, that's one of the main features of XPS. It's export in poses. There we go. So what I'll do is go to... I don't know how to save this. Flat pose. Dot pose. Yeah, that pose is saved now. And also, I noticed that her legs, they're now I actually reset them. Yeah, that's gonna have to change. Oh god, oh wow. No idea. Just put that away. I kind of want her legs bending more. I don't know. Well, maybe her arms should come back more. I want to make this real impactful. You got to choose your new role job. Yeah, I'd recommend Dragoon. I want to choose Magician. Are you going to turn her around once you get the wall slam finished? Oh yeah, you want her facing the other way. Shoot. That's an easy fix. I can fix that. I keep thinking she's facing towards the wall. I'm glad you reminded me, Jesus. Thanks, thanks, Jesus. Like, oh man, Jesus is a real big help. All right, all I literally need to do is 180, 180, and 180, because then I can just rotate them the other way. Thank you for reminding me. Oh my god. See, that's me. That's me all over. Sounds like something I do. I just always mix things up. Right, let's... get this turned over. Let's get it started in here. Something like spread out fingers. There's just something about them which are really satisfying to do. There we go. Let's get a gentle ASMR voice on. Okay, how does that look currently? That's not bad. I mean, obviously this is going to be in 1080. Just going to clean. I don't like these gold pillars. I'm going to change them because they're really kind of stretched and plain. Yeah, glad you did point that out early on. It would have got harder further on. Okay. Is there anything else I need to edit before she becomes plain? Maybe I can make it more aggressive. Just so it's way easier. Like that transition there. Okay, so actually it's this pose I want to save. Object mode. Export the pose. Overwrite flat pose. And save. And quit, we're done. No, we need to go to... Actually, can I not just... Is that our entire... No, okay. Select all these. Creature Jaina. Creature. It's not very nice. Jainas are people too. Okay, just copy it. Open up a way bigger green screen. Way better green screen. A music video. I forgot what that was. Actually, no, I know exactly what that was. That's Thwomp to the Beat. Alright. What was last? Let's find out. It's 100 megabytes in size. Okay. Looks like we've got a nice default roster to work with here. I'm just selecting material. There she is. Wow, that's not too bad actually. Why are you over there? Oh, it's probably because I've got everything selected. Huh. Shift Control Alt C. It's confused. Cursor to selected. No, because it's going to go to there. Whoa. Do you think you could move the cloth on the bottom part of her outfit out the way so you can see her legs? Okay, I will do. Creature does kind of make sense. She is a boss in a raid. Wow. Okay. Oh, so in an expansion. Okay. Yeah, I can expand it, cloth out. I'll just do it here as well. I'm just figuring out why. Oh, I know why. Because she's physically moved. There we go. Okay. So you want... Ow, she fell over the wrong way. Oh, and again. Oh, can't get anything right. There we go. Oh no, have I got hiccups? Might be from the chicken I had. Okay, here we go. It's pirate music. I mean, I know it's World at Warcraft. Oh no. Yeah, World at Warcraft is my favourite Sonic game. Looks like it won't move on its own, so I'm going to have to personally edit it. Okay, where are my shape keys? Oh, I'm going to have to enable. Just gonna fly away. Okay, new continent cool to us has a heavy pirate motif. Oh, that's cool. Didn't even know I still updated that game. Is there a way to... Did I hide any bones by accident? No, no bones down here. I can move this. What's this purple one? Oh, it seems to be something else. What I'm gonna have to do is cheat sculpt mode? Nah, sculpt mode won't work. That's a bit better. That, like, when I do that. There we go. Am I editing the right side? Yeah, it's just her legs that aren't unsure. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Oh, is it because it's flipped? Oh, it's because it's flipped, that's why. So this back end is actually the side I want to be moving. Cheeky blighter. Now I'm deforming this. Okay, let me undo that a bit then. If that's the case, then this is the side I want to be editing. Can you move the front of the outfit? That robe was getting bigger and bigger. Well, yeah, it was. Let me try that again. It's this side I want to edit. You said, can you move the front of the outfit? Was that just meaning because I was messing up before and didn't actually get the actual front? Or have I got it now? Okay, so now it's a lot wider. I can even like kind of drift it out a bit. How's that? Yeah, before the realization was flipped, you got it now that looks things. Okay, cool. Whew. Also, this music's quiet. I didn't actually expect it to be that quiet. Hold on. Turn this up. Just a little bit. Okay, so what expression were we going for again? It was a cross-eyed and confused expression. Okay. Let me just save this, save our progress. Did. She looks too happy. Sorry about that. She looks rather confused. What are you thinking, SJ? How are things on your end? Wish I could rotate. Actually, can rotate it, can I? I know there's a bind for it. It's all three. These two, these two, these two. I don't know. I think you gotta be in camera. Oh, I am in camera mode. Maybe you gotta be in free cam mode. Yeah, you do. That's how you do it. Secretly, the model is enjoying this right now. Mouth looks a bit goofy, personally. Do you think you could straighten her upper lip? That loop's kind of pointy. Oh, like here. Kind of like... Like that. How's that looking? Could you also... That. What would you like me to do? Move her lower lip up a little bit. Yeah? I can see what you mean by goofy. Mouth's a bit too wide open. Hold on. There it is. How is that? Is that better for you? Great. Awesome. Was there anything... I guess... Can you move her hair there, or is that... That'll most likely be attached to a body, seeing as it's a WoW character. And that's... Oh, whoa! 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 Yeah, I think that's everything then, right? Is that good? You love it. Awesome. Now I just need to resize it. This is very, very, very important. What I'm going to do is enter the camera into... Oh, it is in orthographic mode. Good. Orthographic mode makes them a lot flatter. It gives like no FOV, which allows it to give a better result in render. Oh, she is slightly rotated. I am angry. You could say I'm tilted. Right. Perfect. Alright. I think that's worthy of a render then. The fabled Tilted Towers. Welcome to Tilted Towers. Alright, cool. I believe that's a render. Tell me if you want a quick edit. But that should be good. I'll just call this Jaina front main. And if I rotate by 180 degrees, render that. I believe this will be Jaina back main. What I'm going to do here real quick is go into paint.net, but first of all I'm going to open it and quickly swap over to paint. Alright, so we're going to just quickly load the images in. Animation. Oh, that was loud. Jaina. So you got your front, you got your back, and the front should hopefully, just this is as a check, when I paste it here, it's not going to look right, but when I layers and flip, it should look right. Hopefully, it's lagging a bit, I don't know why. No, it doesn't. It's slightly off. That's okay. I can move it like that. It seems to overlap a lot better now. But the thing is, we don't really want that because we want this to be the flattest rotation possible. And to do that, see, according to this, it says like this is around 0. Something about it is thinning it out the wrong way. Maybe that was the tilt that was ruining everything. It might be good now? I do not know. I could try re-rendering it now actually and see if that solved anything. Oh, some of the gloves bit sticking out might want to be a gauntlet sharp hats. Might be a gauntlet sharp hats on the fingers. Her bottom part looks like it's as stretched as it can without making it wider, stretch part being that was covering her legs up. Okay, good. So that's all good. Let me try and render this again. This time when I'm rotating it. It's by you. Wait, when I rotated you, now goes over. Look, it overlaps. This is quite the pickle I've got here. Alright, object mode. You'll rotate fairly, correct? No. Because you're not centered like the object is. This is going to be awkward if I try to change expressions. So I want to figure this out now. What I can do to help is make a flatter. This can fix most cases where it would react funny. Okay. So I try and rotate that by 180. That looks a lot more promising. I think it might have just been her depth giving a wrong perception. Okay, that looks good. Making her flatter may fix the problem. Immediate approval. Jeez. I mean, I'm not wrong. This may be the solution. Whoa. Maybe. We'll see. God, I hope it is. Because otherwise it makes it very, very uncomfortable to work with. Like that aqua. I remember I slightly misaligned on the aqua animation. I remember I had a lot of trouble with that animation, but I love how it came out. The Heart of Cards aqua animation, the card animation. I love that animation. But just the little things kept going wrong and it bugged me. And one of them was the texture, but it worked out in the end. Okay. I just realised I've been in paint this whole time. I apologise you couldn't see that. I keep forgetting to change it back because I'm an idiot. I'm sure someone's been shouting at me, don't worry about it. But now we're back in paint, don't worry about it. Again. We're going to add 2 new layers. And the front one, I'm going to add to the back one. And I'm going to flip. That's even more off. Oh wait, did I need to flip? Why is it no longer a fit? Did I render the back one correctly? I'll try and render it again. Maybe I need to reload the... This is what you can see, right? Yeah. Okay, so Jaina... Front main. Here she is. Jaina back main. Here she is. So, copy this. Add a new layer. Paste it. Should be wrong, but when I flip it... Oh, because I did image, not layers. Maybe? Slightly off. Solved. I might get this to work fine. Actually, yeah, because if the front always looks the same, then I can make this work. Okay. That should be good. And let me actually swap back to Blender this time. Okay, there we go. Ensure she's back to normal. There we go, and save that. Because we need to go back to that. Okay, now we need to create our plane. Oh, actually, yeah, no, let's keep it like this. I'll just do it manually. Jaina front. UV map. Wow, wait. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Alpha channels? There we go. Basically identical, except not in size. Don't know how that changed, but okay. So what I'm going to do is quickly have this here. Then extrude. How rude. Name this front. Then new texture. Call it back. Is her shoulder pad flipped around? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, good call. I do this all the time in animations, where the character models flipped around. Thank you for shouting that out. I did the same thing with Sylvaria Blaze. People still call me out for it, that her leg is flipped around after she goes through the steamroller. And that was a disaster. I mean, it still looks good, but it's wrong. Not right. Okay, so flops, Jaina, back. So then I need to select this face, the back face, and assign that. But it's okay that it's going to create this white because I just need to add transparency and an alpha channel. There we go. Now she's double-sided. Hooray for technology! Now what I'm going to do is save and subdivide. As far as I'm aware, that should be good. I'm going to quickly delete some of these faces. Oop. Oh, did I? Hold on. Didn't select it all. There we go. Subdivide, subdivide, subdivide. Subdivide. That's too many. Alright. And then delete these. Go to wireframe mode just so I can select these annoying ones. Delete the faces. And back to material. There you go. Now make a few copies of these because the last thing I want to do is screw up and not have any spares and have to do it all over. Save that. It's odd that how things flip around like that. Well, it's just how the image projects. Just had it at the wrong side because look, like she is. I mean, you won't see it now because I've got her forwards and backwards. But in that very, very thin slit, you can see she's actually facing backwards, and she's mirrored. I mean, it's very hard to see the gap. You won't be able to see it in the animation. You can. I can just make it thinner, but it's dangerous to make it thinner because then you can create some overlaps. So. I've got an idea. Might work. We'll see. So then she begins to peel off the wall, so drift to the ground, kind of similar to the Iris Commission. What was the Iris Commission again? What was that like? This is more hilarious to me now that since she has the ability in a fight that she makes duplicates of herself. Yeah, she duplicates herself off flat, and she's not exactly helpful with the clones. But yeah, what was the Iris Commission again? How did she flop in that one? Could you link me it? Real quick. Because it could be very handy. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with your 3D model, you're going to have to go. I just got to line you up very accurately. There we go. Bye-bye. See you later. Let me try send something on Discord. File's too big on Discord. Let me try sending GIF. We could just. Was it uploaded onto DA? I was just gonna say like, because I kind of know how I'm gonna do the flop, but you know, guidance is always good. So I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna make it one big curve path, nerd path, whatever. So just gonna peel off like this. And it's going to kind of form into this. Maybe make this a bit smaller. So she's going to peel off, and then she's going to go into a wob, wob, wob. See how it like lines up, and this is obviously going to drop down with her. You never ended up uploading on D8 due to her age. Oh, right, yeah. I forgot about that one. Let me do this. Signing with Google, whatever. Never used Dropbox. Yes, sign up, whatever. Go sign up to Dropbox. Come on. I hit sign up and now nothing's happening. Ah! Oh wait, no, there we go. Get started with Dropbox.pdf. Get out of here. There we go. Wait, no, what? Oh, that's my files. Oh, wait. The folder testboard and irisflat.mp4 does not exist. Oh, how peculiar. Well, I'm sure I'll get it right. So I need to bind you. I did not mean to do that, but okay. What I want to do is bind you to the curve, then put you in the right location. Oh, you sent me another link and said you come up with a file, so there. Oh yeah, this one. I actually forgot about this one. Yeah, I make a lot of commissions. See, now that I'm seeing this, I'm seeing inspiration. So, slow drift to the ground, kind of similar to the Iris commission. But then you've conflicted that with your force panel comic that you showed me. You said that she wobs side to side downwards. So which one would you prefer? Let me see her. That you showed me. So that she wobs side to side down. Yes. Delay's not too bad today, actually. It's pretty good. I wonder how bad this looks. Oh, wow! That is a clean transition! I'm very impressed with how that worked out. Dead, squish. For the one in Iris, I apologize if it seemed confusing how I made the short comic. Oh, no worries. That's fine by me. It just means I have to change this path a little bit. So wobbles down kind of like this. Like that. But maybe a bit more extreme, but we'll see. We seem more natural in my opinion, as natural as this kind of stuff can get. But what I need to do, what's important, is that when she lands, she needs to curve around. I might need to make a camera cut there and use one of my spares. Or one of her duplicates. Third one's basically one I sent a while back to show I meant by straighten itself out. I think I know how to do that. Got an idea for it. So, yeah, a little extreme in the start, but gets more controlled at the end. Okay. This might be a little too extreme, but we'll have to see. That looks way too extreme. I can see that's too extreme. Boss music. Survive the flattening. Alright, so kind of like, yeah, cool it down. So what she's going to do here, this is going to create the peeling effect, as you can see. And then if I just do that, even though I'm moving it down, you can see that she'll wobble down, but I'll make it smoother. I might need to make that way smoother. She's going to be upside down. So what I'm going to do here is that she's going to curl around here. The camera's going to kind of look this way. I'm going to have to make some scenery here to hide it. And she's going to be like face up again, I believe. And then what's going to happen, it's going to cut. It's going to cut to this angle to make it look like it's from a different angle when really I'm making a transition between models. Here, she's going to be on a new nerd path, and this one is going to have the S shape, and where she's going to, you know, like fold her head backwards like that, and then her feet go like that. And that's how I'm going to do it. Hopefully that works. You are way too extreme. So that's my goal anyway. Let's just hope that goes as I hope. It's looking fun. Oh, thanks, Misha. Or Misha. I don't know which way I should call you around. Okay, let's do it. Alright, I'm feeling confident about this one, boys. And girls. And other. Look at how good that is. Even without the camera shake, it's quite a clean transition. I love that. Oh god, I might sneeze again. No, sneezing is a choice. I'm not gonna sneeze. No, no! Alright, there we go. I think. Might get a zoom in. So it goes in there, and that's when it begins to peel. Alright. It is very well done, thank you. So it kind of... Here. This might need to actually start a lot lower. That happens way too fast. Give it an extra 50 frames. And I'll be sold. Also, I need to smooth this out. Smooth! Fixed. And then from here... Frankly, it needs to be about 300 frames for all that. About frame 270. See if I can do that at about 450 frames. Or by frame 450, not in 450 frames. Oh yeah, it's moved down, hasn't it? My bad. I can move it up, it's fine. Still quite a smooth transition, I just gotta delete some of these. And move this up, buddy. I like this music, I really do. So she goes down, wait, she peels over. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's got a bit of a shine going. Let me just fix that specular. Yeah, it was only happening on one of them, that's why it was weird. WoW has some incredible music. I can tell you're a fan. The music's fitting way too well. I kind of like that. What's the instrument they use when the kind of the wob wob when like a character like floats off like paper thin? Like what is the kind of like what's the kind of instruments they use? Yeah, that's going too fast. Okay, let's see if I can get this camera following. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really liking this at the moment. I feel unfair for the commissions I don't say that to, but sometimes it just sticks right. Remember when I had a broken mouse and trying to scroll would click off the camera? What a time to be alive that was. Way too fast. Chill out. Oh. The camera seems to... It makes it look like it goes a lot faster when... There we go. Just gonna... God, I had a bit of saliva in my mouth there. She's going to have to go a bit fast here, so it looks like she kind of flips up, so then her legs can curl forwards. Happy to hear that. Oh, that's good. And then right here, on the dead of night, this is where things get a little complicated, but we'll get through it. Clone number 2. The original. Wait, the original one's a clone, then who is the original? Well, I guess it'll be Flatty McFlatpants over here, pancaked inside a wall, trapped forever. Bit spooky dark. Some deep lore going on here. Right, so a new nerd path. Where art thou? There thy are. I'm allowed to talk like this. I read the voice of Cassio in Othello back in my A levels. I was always Cassio. It was my special role because I'm a very important person. I'll have you know. Othello was so good. It was so bad. That this is really off topic, but I remember part of our A levels in English literature was to do Othello, and the great thing about Othello is that it's terrible, but critics will not accept that because there's a few flaws in the because it's one of Shakespeare's kind of lesser known. It's still well known, but it's one of his lesser known plays, and I remember like there's just a few confusing parts. I couldn't pick them out specifically, especially now it's been a while. But I remember critics being like, I wonder what Shakespeare meant by this, and like it's confusing. Maybe it's just Shakespeare's genius at work, and it's like no, he just screwed up because I think there's a point where he literally names a different character for the same person, and the critics are like, oh, he's trying to imply this. It's like no, it was just a bad. It was a bad play. It was funny. Is it hilarious? Oh, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say it's hilarious and it's just like full of abuse and stuff. I mean, it's full of pastime humor, but it's one of my favorite Shakespeare books just because of how terrible it is, and no one will accept that. So yeah, that's my review on Othello. If you wish to hire me, universities, you know, I'm not cheap. Okay, I need to move this. Another book. This one's a book this time, but we reread it like from a book, like, you know, it's a play, but it was in a book form. Othello. Othello was so much fun. But Frankenstein's monster, or Frankenstein. Is it just called Frankenstein? I think the book's just called Frankenstein. So much better than how he's portrayed in media, Frankenstein's monster. Like, Frankenstein has a voice, and it's basically a child. It acts like a child because it's from birth. Spoilers if you haven't read Frankenstein, you know, you're only a couple 200 years late. Well, not 200, but you know. Such a great book, like, really well written. And every time Frankenstein's been around in media, he's like, but no, the dude could talk. And he spoke really good German. Like, he learned how to from this blind man, and he's the only reason why he didn't run away is because he was blind. He didn't know he was a monster. And it's all about, there's some life lessons there, you know, monsters aren't always monsters, etc. But yeah, I really bloody loved that book. Mary Shelley's, yeah. Like the OG, back when, like, I don't know, women weren't allowed to write books because people hated them for some reason. She had to go under a different alias. I think it was like her husband's name, like Marcus Shelley. I actually don't know his name. Also, what am I doing here? I need to delete this, but doesn't this? No, this is fine. Can I shrink this down one further? Something like this. Yeah, that's looking good, right? Let's see. I'll have to apply this. No, path 2. Well, you're upside down. Good job. There is some really good books, but my favorite book of all time, I haven't read a book in years. I'll be just straight up honest. My favorite book has got to be Of Mice and Men. That's good. Her name is remembered then, at least, instead of being the alias throughout history. Yeah, I think when we started getting a sense of culture and not just dying of the plague every 10 seconds, and women had rights, and everything in the world was finally going okay for everyone. Well, I mean, it's however you decide to perceive the world. That's when her real nature came out, and people were like, wow, a woman wrote this, no way. And people like, that's sexist. And that's the story. Okay, this is looking good. I'm gonna have to move this back a bit though. Oh, did I want to do that? No, kinda. Move down. Okay, there we go. Now move back. There we go. Okay, so frame 460, you are here. Frame 459, I don't know, just get out of here. Okay. Okay. If I can get that in 5 frames. Interesting discussion going on in the stream. Yeah, finally. I normally don't have a lot to talk about. Mice and Men was really heartbreaking for what I remember. Yeah, it really is. But as soon as this was all the way back in GCSE now. Oh my god, I was a little bab. What's a flattening, mummy? But I don't know why I sounded like that. Trust me, I didn't. I sound like a squeaker. I remember that the Mice and Men, like, as soon as you open the book, in most of the books, it was like, X dies. I'm not even going to spoil it because it's such a good book, and if anyone, of all the, 9 people watching the stream, like, of all those people watching, if someone hasn't read Of Mice and Men and likes books, please, for the love of God, read it. It's an easy read. It's really fun. There's just so much to it. But instantly, just X dies. It's like, oh, cool. Fantastic. And that was the story. But it was still, like, towards the end of the book, you're thinking, oh, it might actually work out. It might actually work out. And, like, I know X is gonna die, and X is gonna give it to you, but how can it not work out? And it all just goes downhill in one chapter. It's like, no, please. You may have noticed also that my I've become it's become a crawl at the speed I'm working at. That's what happens when I discuss things. I'm not allowed to. Why are you lift so quick, bro? I can't believe I just said that. Can I delete my words? Oh, didn't mean to shrink that. I hate how weird this is. I'm going to have to edit this. Give it a shape key. I don't know if I need it to go that far down. Because I only want her legs to curl up a bit sooner, I think. I don't think you wanted them that wide. Right, I need to... Almost certain you wanted this smaller. Like that. We'll say okay for a moment. Where's the two planes? Why there's two planes? Because it's much easier than doing the two back face thing. So it's like, you know how like I can just do back and front, but there's, you know, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. You know how you showed me how to do the one-sided plane that has two textures? Well, it doesn't show the texture unless you've rendered it, so it's got very limited use to me. On the topic of animation, oh wait, sorry, I missed a few messages. I'm sure any white Americans who graduated high school have had to read it. It's odd that you read it at a way younger age, though. Yeah, they're moving a lot of things back. Like Frankenstein, we did in A level first year, and now it's been moved back to GCSE. So would they want us to be smarter quicker? On the topic of animation, though, when the top Jaina had her legs around the other one's head, things started to look kinky. Jesus. How tight do you want these legs, by the way? Like, I could make it like boop, like that. Now she's going too high. That looks better. That looks a lot better. Just in general, I think it needs to come up a bit like this. Maybe not that far up. Trust me on this. Maybe it needs to go a bit faster just simply because I feel like Yeah. Need to maybe make it FOV 50. Could you straighten the middle part of her out a bit? I like how bent upper body is when it's going high off the ground. Okay. It's kind of like this. Like that, I presume. So, this is why I need to change the facial expressions, isn't it? So let me just look at this back. So, she slams... I love she starts the wrong way round. Slams into that, zooms in, and then she starts to peel off, obviously. Falls, flutter. Slowly gain control as it like, becomes thinner, goes round. Hold on, let me look at this blind. Like, this is what I'll actually see. That's a rough cut, bro. I'm gonna have to edit these two on the camera. Make them vector. And then I don't have to have it from behind. When you said, would I like legs tighter, could you describe it please? Give me a second, let me just read this comment. Kind of like she was dangling there, like she was looking backwards, ruffle, gotta admit that did look pretty rough. Like, tighter as in like the circle here is tight, like smaller. Make it so the circle for her to wrap around is smaller. I'm working on making the transition look smoother now. Okay, that's looking better, but I still need to work on this. Why'd you jump? Look at that! Look how awful that is! Why you do? Vector. Okay, that's better, kinda. That's not as good because she's still going slow. Unless she started like down here and really worked her way up. That's looking a bit better, but I'll improve it. Jaina Proudmoor. I love that name. Proudmoor. She shouldn't seem so proud at the moment. Okay. Let's see here. I wonder if I make you a vector too. What's vector saying? Hold on. It's hold on, I gotta. It's tag your friends to totally vector them in both direction and magnitude. That's it. God, I haven't seen that in ages. Did I vector it? Man, you are so slow. Ah! Oh, it stops a frame early. Why you do? Okay, hold on. Let me get the material out. Let's... Oh, it's because this. And I can just this. That's looking a bit smoother. Would like it tighter, please. If you could make it tighter, straighten her middle body out and have it upper body so it's bent. That she's looking up, that'd be wonderful. Okay, BRB for a moment, no worries. Okay. Can do. That's a shape key. There we go, that's really bloody tight. No, what is this bloody MMD animation? What is that? There's no easing. I'm dizzy just looking at it. Needs to stop moving so much. Just go from A to B. No worries about in-betweens. Okay, which plane have we got selected? Is this one? Automatic. Welcome back. You gotta zoom out way faster, my friend. Okay, so I've taken your advice. She now curls. You said that straighten her middle body out and have it so upper body is so bent that she is looking up. Well, you want her looking up at the when she slides back down, like so it's like this, or like when she's still. Now you get the idea. That when she's still, she's actually like that. Or okay, do you want it so when she's fallen still on her legs, her head is bent upwards? Yes or no? Let's see you reply to that, and I'll continue from there. Yes, okay. Oh, man, internet is so good today. Thank you. Thank you, internet. I might have to reanimate a little bit, though. Unless you like it like that. Oh, gosh. Are you purposely screwing with me? No. I need to subdivide it actually, just so it works. Let's see. Don't kill the frame rate, please. Okay, you don't. And you want her body straightened out. Like that. Is that good? Is that better? What do you think of this? Oh, hey Zelnon. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so we just look at this. Woo. So, what happens here? To try to straighten out herself from the fall, but now it's making the wavy, wobbly. Yeah, we did that right before she attempts to stand back up, straight stood and flop around. She was able to stand perfectly still in the wavy form on the ground while she looks down a new form before just going back to expression from a few seconds ago. Right, so this is where we need our expressions. So I'm going to need you to work with me here, SJ, because I need to do this preemptively. Let me just make sure this is right. Maybe not that far down. So, what happens here? So, it pauses. How does her expression change? And where does the camera move? This is going to be quite tough. So, she's going to look down. So, what I'm going to do... Frame 600, I'm eating through frames here. So it's going to like cut to like here. Or something. And this is where she's going to like look down. So she's going to look down here. A new form. Basically, so she's going like this and she looks down, is that correct? Camera moves in on her face to see her facial reaction. Okay. What is her facial reaction? So it goes here, and it's like... What's going on? I'm going to make it so every 30 frames she's moving up and down a bit. Up to frame 700. She's going to blink, straighten her eyes out, and then realize what's happening, and then... Back to the... And then... Well, then I presume the floor moves out. And then she goes back to what kind of reaction? Hey, welcome, Palu. This is Jaina. Here, I'll show you back while he replies. Oh, this is not all of it. Let me show you from the start. Looking over something. Okay. From World of Warcraft. Okay, this is definitely saved. I've saved it 3,000 times now. So I'll do the expressions you've said so far. And just zoom out so it stops lagging. There we go. So this is half blink. Why are eyelids so funny? Actually, why are they acting so funny? So this is going to be frame 1. Her expression after she blinks will be an embarrassed yet calm face. So she knows what's happening. She's in control of her form at the moment. She'll probably still be embarrassed by it. Okay. This is going to be front blink 1. Then it's going to be obviously just stroke closed. So it's straighten your eyes out and then realize what's happening. So where's the mouth? There it is. Wow, that's very touchy. Very, very touchy. Oh my goodness. Why so touchy? Why am I talking like this? Why am I talking like I'm from 2012? Who's influenced me recently? It's angered me now. I'm angry. I'm angry. What I could do is move it by 1 pixel. Okay, there we go. Blink 2. And then blink 3 is going to be her. Wrong one. Opened up a bit. But her eyes are back to normal now. It's got like bedroom eyes. So, it's gonna blink, strain her eyes out, and realize what's happening. I seriously need to take control of her. There we go. Why though? That's I'm moving 1 pixel. That's arrow keys moving 1 pixel. Okay. So this is almost back to normal. It's extra touchy when they're flat. It seems to exaggerate their proportions. So like moving a mouth is just zip zoom gone. Okay. Hello, Halo theme. Blink 4. So she's blinked and rearranged her eyes. Now we'll do a quick 2-frame transition from... Wait a minute. Where'd Blender go? Oh, give me a second. Blender crashed. Hold on. Oh, I was tempted to save as well, and I didn't, did I? It's fine, I can just reset it like this. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Because all it was the default expression with the default dance and the default skin. I still didn't catch the answer to my question due to my awful internet. Why does this always happen? My connection to Steam is awful. That's weird. I'm not sure. Oh no, oh no, oh dear. Default dance. Can I get a default dance? Oh god, my mic cut out. I was like in the middle of a half sneeze. I don't know how long my mic's been cut out. Ugh. Hopefully it's just in time for that half sneeze. Oh wait, is it coming back? This is torture. I don't know what to do. I think I'm about to die. I think this is the end for me. Yeah, does Dion know he turned off his mic? Probably not. It's the bloody audio jack. It's barely plugged in because it comes out easily. Like, if I get it a little knock, it's just out. About 2 minutes. Ah, damn it. Well, that's not that bad. What's the YouTube? Did you link the Fortnite music? Okay, that's enough of that. F Mike. Jesus. Right. Okay, this is rendered. Render this under flops, under giant ass front Jaina front blink. I thought I did 4 blinks. 1, 2, 3. Oh, did rendering the 4th one crash it? Hold on, that's probably why it closed. So save this, but quickly just default, quick. Rendering saving 4K images is not exactly easy on my computer. Watch it crash again if I do this. Okay, no, it's fine. And now she's embarrassed. Dia's gonna be ghost by next stream. The ghost of Squishmas Flats. Jeez. I can't believe we get to see Dia die live. Yeah, if my bloody mic cuts out again, he will. Okay. I wonder if I can add a blush effect to that. Make this 6. Okay. I think all I gotta do now is go to Splat and start adding a lot of textures. She's about to sneeze. I'm afraid I gotta do this every time. I guess I only gotta do it once in a way. Sounds a bit like Star Wars. 5. Six. Okay. Embarrassed flying girl equals me like you sometimes unknown infinity. That's good to hear. That's why I'm always checking on Streamlabs, but I click on it like every other tab. I'm clicking on it. It's probably like 5 Nights at Freddy's. I gotta keep checking on the cameras because I gotta check on my OBS to make sure everything's fine. I keep looking down at my mic now. I'm conscious that it's gonna go off again. Okay, so you won't see it in here, but what's going to happen is she's going to look up, she's going to blink. Actually, I might just render it real quick to see how it looks. Render it 10% from frame 650 to that. Let me just render this. Just reading chat while it renders. There we go. Right, let me play it back. Why are you already dizzy? Tired, whatever. Oh, I've accidentally made it my main. Wait, so why is this the next one? Okay, that's the next one. Then it's this. Then it's this. I don't really want this. Can I delete these keyframes? This is incorrect. Okay, I'm gonna have to render that again real quick. Just gotta see what it looks like. Did have 2 ideas in mind for Lucina flattening commission, but will hopefully be for another time. Well, I'm always up. Well, I'm not always open, but like, I'm always open to ideas. Render, 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 please, would you today? I mean, technically, I get to see it in almost real time here. Let me play that. It's not terrible. I'm going to show you my full screen for a second. Whoa. It's not loading. There we go. Here you go. Here it is in very small baby size. So she blinks and resets herself. Might move the camera so it looks a little less jittery, but that's normally how. That's really the only way to do textures, is to do it like that. So she's like bouncing up and down. She resets herself, and then she's kind of like, "Oh God, what is this situation?" There we go. That should be it. That Lucas transition, duh. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. So what I'm gonna have there, so she's gonna like, you know, wobble up and down. It won't change in the viewport, it'll only show in render. So after 7:35, like this is where she's like normal. Now at 7:35 it cuts to the floor. You love it. Good to hear it. Awesome. That is fantastic. That means everything is going to plan. Now, 7:35. Floor's going to give way. I also want to change the FOV because 32 is right up my ass and I don't need it that close. There we go. I actually need to... Alright, I need to... Whoa, you're still here. So between here and here, I'll just move you further out of existence, please. Thank you. Behind the wall, you'll be fine. I wonder if this is in the way of anything. frame 1. Oh yes, it most certainly is. Where's the camera? I could do this. It's quite the temple. Alright, ghostly flattened Jaina. Did you forget about me? Yeah, after she comes out the ring and no one gets to save her, so she comes back as a ghost like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, dickhead. There we go, that should help with the angles from behind. It's really bloody close. There we go. Okay. Obviously you don't see it there, but... So is anything else shown off here? No, you can see everything fine now. Okay, that's when her expressions change. 7:35. I kind of don't want this longer than 1,000 frames, so it might have to go over. Because anything like 1,000 frames is almost guaranteed to not fit on DA, and I'm going to have to cut parts out, which is a shame. I can always lower the quality, but don't want to do that. It's already low quality enough on DA. Alright. It's because I chose 30 FPS, but I thought it would be very nice. It will be very nice. So here... So she's like nervous but calm here, and that's when they open and she falls. So it might be like the Camilla Commission where you had to split it up. Maybe, yeah. But obviously the full version still exists in MP4, and the extended version, the normal version, will be in the gift cat link. You know, the one right below the GIF, the first link, the one in all capital letters, that says, please click here for a higher quality version that no one ever clicks on because everyone's like, oh, why can't they upload a high quality? It's a higher version. It's on Giphy Cat, alright? Sorry, I hate... There's people who note me all the time saying like, oh, where's the, you know, I wish there was a higher quality version of the GIFs. Like, you know, I give you an MP4 download. I give you a Giphy Cat to download as a webm or just access it on the internet. It's, that's why you'll notice that my descriptions have gotten more and more aggressive. They, like, it used to be like HD/no lag version, and then there you go, and then it turned into for a high quality version of this GIF, please click here, and now it's in all caps. Click here for a HD version, no lag version, blah, 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 you know. All right, now I need big ringers. As you do. I sound annoyed. Like, I'm not that annoyed. It's just kind of funny, but irritating that people aren't seeing my work in its highest form. I just inspected element of what is going on. Oh, hey, Giantess Love. Wait, does no one really click on them? I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. It's just the anomalies. I always click and watch the high quality one. It's a shame people don't go out the way to know. Actually, go out the way to know how ignorant we are. I mean, they go out the way enough to note me when it'll be easier just to look at the description. I don't know. Their loss. I mean, I guess if you see an animation, your first idea isn't to look in the description for a higher quality Giphy Cat version. It's probably to hit the download button on the side. I wish you could make custom download links. Like, you could change the download button, like give it a custom icon, and say what it says. So like it'll say like high quality version instead of a download. And you click on it and it takes you to the Giphy Cat link. That would be really cool for DA to do. But DA doesn't do anything. Well, they're making that Eclipse that no one wants. I guess there's anyway. Might sneeze just for the sake of it. If I say I might sneeze, I won't sneeze, so I'm gonna keep saying it. But I'm not sneezing now. It's gone away. It ran away. Okay, so if I get this idea right, you want two big ass ringers, not cylinders. Well, technically they are. Like this. Oh, I've got a case of the sniffles now. And she'll go through it, and her legs will get they'll wrap up a little bit more. And then she'll kind of get flat and stuck like that, right? Why have I got so many sniffles? Okay, textures. Metal. Hooray, generated. Oh my goodness. Yes, exactly, perfect. Oh my god. I might need a tissue. I am not doing too well. Okay, I'll keep going. But if I have to keep sniffing, then I'll grab something. Because worst thing, I don't want you to hear just me sniffing like all the time. It'll be horrible. Also, that was a really slight excuse to sniff, so I feel like I just got away with that. Doobie doobie doo. He's a semi-aquatic, egg-laying mammal of action. Da doo da doo. He's a furry little fluffer that never takes away. Okay. Perfect. All I need you to do now is 750 to 1,000. How long is that? I can fit that in 1,000 frames. Frame 1,000 will hopefully be the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So over 250 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me check the comments. Have you got a cold or anything like that? No, it's I don't know. I've just been like rubbing my nose because it's itchy, and I think that's just causing my nose to react. Not sure how the weather is in the UK at this time of year. It's wow. I just looked outside. It's probably gonna thunder tonight. Is she going to end up in the rollers? I'll let you take a guess. Please ring now to cast your votes. If you're watching on +1, do not. I don't know how do they do it in like Britain's Got Talent and such, where it's like where Anne and Dec are like they do it really fast. Like, do not call if you're on landline. If you're watching +1, do not vote as the voting time will have passed. And blah 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 may cost extra. I'm trying to think of what they do for that when you're trying to vote for, or like on I'm a Celeb to Get Me Out of Here, which I very much enjoy. Okay, all I gotta fix now is Zivolas, which go from frame 750 to 2000. Change that to vector in both speed and magnitude. That's not what he says. He says direction and magnitude. And then now we've got a set of boom active rollers that are just gonna squeeze around like out, just out, gone. Probably gonna have to make some sort of underground area, otherwise she's gonna kind of float into the. Oh, rip. Oh, there she goes. Rip. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Then frame 750. Bam. Okay. Also, what am I listening to Diablo 2? I am listening to Diablo 2. I guess this was auto-played. Why not? This animation seems pretty complex. Not really. It was one of my simpler ones, thank goodness. I needed that after the last one. It was really complex. I mean, I'm really glad I did it because everyone seems to really praise my last one for how creative it was. So thank you for Sabasuki if you're listening to this. You gave me a good commission idea that people enjoyed. It was just very hard to do. I guess she's going to fall into the rollers. Then a gust of wind blows to the side. She ends up something else. She would be more fortunate if that would happen. I was about to say, I don't remember guitars in BFA. Yeah. Played Diablo 3. I don't understand the hype behind it. Just thought I'd put that out there. Don't know why I put that out there, but I did. Oh, look at that. That'll be nice, and I can spread it wider too. Why is she side? I thought I like made her flatter. Maybe I was incorrect. I did. I don't know. It'll be fine. Half-ass it, mate. Half-ass it. I don't half-ass it. But don't clip through, please. Okay, camera work. Here comes the specialized camera work. And she's gonna need a new expression here, actually. If you're going straight ahead on the top, you're going straight ahead on the top right, yeah? I'm sorry to ask. Yeah, I could do that. A commission's open? No. I need to get through this one, and then one more, which will be very, very easy to do, and I look forward to doing that one. For Pyromaniac, and then I'm out of commissions for a while. Mostly because I'm moving house, or moving to a flat, as most of you may know already. That's going to keep me busy for a while. Internet's going to suck. If I can get internet in time. And I want to just be able to move in properly. I might be quiet over the next few days, mostly because I don't have a choice. And then, I don't know, I want to work on a project for a while. Let's take a drink. I've been talking to M23 recently. I'm going to see if that goes anywhere. I mean, it did last time. I did an entire summer project and that released something. But yeah, I've been talking with him as I usually do, and him and I normally have good project ideas, but we'll see. Also, yeah, I need to. You said to straighten the head out, right? I can mold the shape keys like that. Do not worry, partner. Hey, do not worry, yes? So it goes, ooh. And it's going to cut from frame 820. It's going to look like she's zip zooming through it. And it's going to cut to the bottom, where she's going to come out extra wide, folded over, and wobble us away. I wondered why he decided to go on the real down low. It's just real life. He's mega busy all the time, and he has a life, and it's something he can't afford to keep doing with the kind of life he lives. So that's all I know. I'm probably bad. I'm probably being bad just talking about it right now. But yeah, at least I'm in contact with him. She's just slowly sinking to the rollers. Kind of slowly, not really. Yeah, but anyway, that's the reason. So look here. I need to change her expression. Okay, what's her expression here? SJ. So she's dropping down. Her expression will change here. What will it change? Also, it's not going to be... Yeah, it is going to be this one, but it's going to change. What's it going to change to? And then, that's question one. When it cuts here, when she comes out the other end, is it going to be a different expression or not? And if so, what will it be? Her eyes get wide open in shock and she has mouth wide open, and when she comes out... So she's a busy person who can't really afford to make stuff like that anymore. Okay, yeah, basically it. Her eyes are still wide open and she's now her teeth. Okay, is she transparent in any way? Oh, goodness. Is she transparent or nah? I feel like they aren't on the same page. Maybe they are. I don't know. No, she isn't. Okay. That should be everything for the rest of the animation then. She's folding rather weird. I might just use a spare. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use a spare. It seems like a bit of a nightmare. Also, I got to make sure these are underground, so in case they don't pop up in the final render. Also, I got to render the underground. Okay. Well, I guess first of all, let's go back to a way better green screen. Oh, hello. And eyes open shut, she has her mouth wide open. Okay. So, also, this is spooky now. This music, this is... Okay. Oh my, oh god. This is really becoming a horror movie, isn't it? We're talking like this wide open. Is that fine? Or is that like too big? What do you think? Yay or nay? A little less. Okay. Yeah, it is quite wide, isn't it? Oh, just give me that lag, please. Thank you. Just what I needed. Okay. Slightly too narrow. Is that any better? More realistically sized? Or is that still too big? Is that just slightly too big for you, or...? Delay's getting a little big now. Maybe because I've just been vectored in both direction and magnitude. That looks much better. Okay, cool. Jaina plays 5 Slenders at Amnesia. Okay, cool. Let's render that then. Actually, should she be looking down? Do you agree or disagree that she should be looking down just because she's looking towards the ringer? So she'd be more like that, but not creepy. Like that. Because at least that way she's actually looking at a situation. Maybe straighten her bottom jaw. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's slightly... I don't think it's at her jaws. Maybe? Hold on, let me... See, other axes work fine. There we go. That would work there. There. Better, I agree. Her looking down. Okay. Bottom jaw straight. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Bottom jaw straightened, eyes looking down. She's got really nice eyes. I'm just going to name it Blink 7 because at least it's in order now. Tell me if you need any changes, of course. Like, just because I saved it doesn't mean it's over. Could you straighten her eyes again, please? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, will do. So that's that render done. So now I just need her... This music is way too upsetting for what I'm doing. Also, her eyes aren't actually aligned properly. There we go. I'm turning my head just so I can see this. Oh, I opened GeForce. What have I done? I've pressed a bunch of buttons. Save, I'm scared. Is everything fine? Yeah, everything's fine. Oh no, she didn't. It's so gonna rainstorm. I can already feel the headache coming on from the thunderstorm. You know how you get those. Where the heck is the jar? Oh, I think I found it. Oh god, here we go. Okay, let's reset. Don't lift her nose up. There is a bone here I want. I have a bone to pick with this specific bone. It screeches into the abyss. I need to change this. How about the StarCraft OST? That's the next on the list. That's a bit better. It's not as creepy as Diablo. The devil. Don't look that happy. You're getting bloody flattened out. There we go. God, that's a bit too wide open. It's a bit unsettling. What beautiful music. How does that look? Oh, would you like to change that up a little bit? I can also move her teeth. Oh. God damn it. Hope Yumi isn't here. We'll take a picture of it in a hat. Oh, Yumi just said hello! God damn it. No. Hey Yumi. Okay, so how's this looking? Do you want to like mouth shorter like this? Like that? That's a bit better. How is this, SJ? They look so real. Yeah, it's really off-putting, don't you? I always thought like the teeth. I always thought from seeing this model's teeth, it's really weird. Like really weird. I mean, I'll show you in the render. I'll show you what it looks like in the render, and then you can make your decision. That looks much more tame. Like that. Yeah, that looks legit. Yeah, that looks proper normal now. And it's gonna be called Blink 8 because I'm boring. Unlike you, the viewer. Because I appreciate you and you're not boring. Okay. I'm gonna... Whoa! Hell yeah, I am digging this track. Okay, so... What, this favorite track in the game. Loving it. There you go, that's all I need. So what I need to do is attach. Man, I love cowboy-esque theme music. Like proper, like rowdy, having a good time cowboy music. Not like your western. Oh, they all share the same textures, that's kind of cool. Right. Well, I'm gonna have to add a new texture to you. Which is, isn't flops, so Jaina. 8, not 8. Well, technically, yes, I need 8, but I want 7 first. And then 8. Yep, Yumi saved it. God damn it. God damn it, Yumi. You literally turned up just in time for the one joke I wanted to make for this stream. Tiara is the best accidental horror movie. That Twisted Jaina. What is this glorious track? StarCraft's First Contact. I don't know. I don't actually didn't play this original StarCraft. Whoa. Country road, take me home. I'd put that on if it wasn't copyrighted. Okay, let's fix this. Right, boys. Home stretch. Oh, bye. Hey, can you do me a favor and not? Thank you. Oh, it's flooded the other way? What? Oh, am I an idiot? Oh, I might be an idiot. So when is the transition? It's... Frame 820. No, what am I doing? That is incorrect. Delete that keyframe. Oh, now they've been enabled throughout. That's cool. Now I've got to find the first keyframe and edit them all the way out. I forgot about this feature. Feature. Okay, trust me, this will be fine. Just give me a second. This requires concentration. We don't want to do all these textures. Because Blender's weird. When you add new ones, which already have keyframes, they're defaulted added. No matter what. So on frame 750, when it cuts to them opening up, that's when I want to get this one. And she's folding in. And then on frame 825, that's when we get the final one. Okay, there we go. I'm actually awake for once somehow. Let's talk about the one earlier, the rock music, country rock. Yeah, it's I don't know. Still the same StarCraft OST. Let's widen you. Maybe taller you. Why don't I just apply this path? Hold on. And then you're just locked like that. You don't need the path, correct? How does a wave modifier work on you? Perfectly. Okay, so she's folded like that. She's widened a little bit. So you'll start. God damn it, Control C. Origin center of mass. You'll start like here. And then, because you're obviously not going to be visible until this frame. And the one frame that you are visible, you need to go back up here. And then because wave modifier, right? Wave modifier. And it's gonna go from frames. Offset is 820 frame, 850 frames. I see it's not gonna be that mental. Speed 0.03. Height. Still working on it. Let me just put it to 820 while I figure this out. Can't wait to see this rendered. Ah, oh, happy to hear it. Narrowness. Let's turn that down. And turn the width down as well. Change the height. Change the narrowness. Whoa, there we go. Change the width again. I'll make a rotate more in a second. Just give me a bit of time. I am going to rotate it around so she looks better, but right now I need to make sure all is well on this end. There, that's a lot better, but she starts way too early. The height's too tall. Maybe she needs to fall more rather than just go across. Like, kind of way more down. So the camera can follow her. Kind of falls out. Camera needs to keep up. There we go, look at her fall gracefully. I might make her flutter a bit more though. I don't like how weird that is. Ooh. I kinda like that. What do you think of this? What do you currently think of this render? I'm curious. While I'm at it, I may as well... No, don't copy this one. This is the one that actually has Evil Tinnitus in it. I thought I copied that block. I might Shift D. Control C, Control V. Did I run out of objects to use or something? Hello? File save. Control C, Control V. Oh, time to make a new cube. I like the end of it, but I love the one where she was wobbling down like a sheet in the start. Wobbling down like a sheet in the start? What do you mean by that? I'm trying to think of what example you meant. Let me just quickly build this. Button. Which one did you mean? Why is copying no longer working? There. Got it working. Don't know why it was so much hassle. It had more to do with the perspective. You could see the front of her at first. You could see the whole front of her at first. Okay. Well, would it be better then if I just move the camera like this? Like that. Heck, I don't even need to rotate the camera at the end there. Just kind of... How does this look with... double? That ain't working. Wait, you said perfect. There was one way you made it earlier before. It was way probably side to side like that. Oh, so you mean like, okay, so from your comment that you said perfect, like this. Is this what you meant? Is this what you wanted? Yes or no? The way it looks like in the middle is folding inwards and out. Yeah, I noticed there was like a little bug. I could just subdivide it. Here, let me fix that for you. Fixed. And it'll even look floppier. There you go. Yes, how it goes in like that, I like that. Okay. I'm gonna make the camera try and track a bit better so you don't get blurry eyes trying to follow her. Okay, so how's that? How's that looking? Perfect. Awesome. Alright, what else is there left to edit? So I presume, even though it shows her having like gritted teeth, oh Jesus, don't think that's the render you want. She'll actually, yeah, be shocked. And have the normal, oh, dizzy face. Only here, she blinks and she gets, yeah, she's like, and all like, embarrassed. And here she's like, oh my god, wow, I'm having so much fun! And then, when she goes to here, you got your, oh, finisher. That good? How do you like that? I will play it back for you once and then I'll edit the lighting and tell me yay or nay. So only render, play from the beginning, full resolution. I'm gonna change the background a little bit, but just the base animation. Tell me what you think. I love that peel. And you can't see a face moving there, but you saw that earlier. There we go. I want to see land on the floor if that's possible. Yeah, I can do that. I want to adventure here. The only thing... Hold on, before I do that though, I really want to change these bloody things. I must have some sort of goldish texture. If I change it to that, that looks ugly. I could resize it, but... Let's see what I've got. Don't have anything that gold. What if I like... Just very bland. Way too bright for what it is. I could add the bump texture to it. Actually, okay, first of all, let's just finish what you wanted. And have a land on a floor. So that's what you wanted. Whoa, they're moving together. Oh, because they're connected. Oh my god, is that why everything's been copying wrong? Yeah, that's why everything's been copying wrong, because I've had connected enabled. How many of these have I bloody created? Oh no. Alright, that's actually fine. I understand for the facial expressions, so they'll look proper in the rendered animation. Awesome. I could literally have the floor like right here. So the camera actually follows her down. We have to add like another 150 frames maybe. And instead I'm gonna just and boom. But I'm going to have to create an offset on the wave modifier because it started on frame 750. No, it didn't. It started on frame 860, so it lasted 200 frames. But I think I have to end it earlier. Yeah, way earlier. Because there's a lot of dampening. It's like 180 frames. Ugh. Oh yeah, that looks smooth. Oh, wow, that's really well placed. I got very lucky there. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Boom. There you go. That should be finished. Let me just adjust the lighting, because the lighting is bloody gone. Where are you? I need a Hemi. Where the heck's this Hemi gone? How come everything's weirdly not selected? Oh, you know why? Because I've only got only render on. Huh. Okay. So you got your usual kind of situation where we got a sun. You take the moon and you take the sun. You take everything that seems like fun. Rada. Okay, so now all we need to do is get the materials, enable shadow and receive transparent. If I don't receive transparent, the textures will look weird. She looks like a sheet and can't describe how much I love that. Aha, that's great to hear. I mean, I didn't mean that in sarcasm. I'm just hurrying along here because I don't want to waste too much more of your time. I'm just about to hit the 3-hour mark on the stream. Are you okay? I'm not okay with this gold texture. Hold on. Gold texture seamless. That does look a bit better. They don't look seamless. That might be okay. You know what? This looks good, but it's copyrighted, so we're not going to use that one. So I don't want a big ass copyright on my bloody upload. This might be good though. I'm going to call it copper though, because it's less like gold. You can't see it at the moment. Just give me a moment. My computer's acting strangely slow. How hot is it? I know it's getting warm in this room. I'm gonna have to open a window, especially when I'm rendering. Copper. Copper ingot. Is this Minecraft? Hi guys, welcome to my Minecraft flattening tutorial. That looks better. Just need to not have that. Actually, if I do have that, just ooh, kind of fade it out a bit. It's shiny or something. How's it reacting? From far away, it's like, is it just? I don't know, man. One by one. There, that looks so much better already. So much better. Oh my jeez, Yumi! Oh my god, is Yumi still in the chat? Yumi's still in chat. I clicked on Discord. I was because when I'm getting lost with which tab I need to be on, I get lost and like click on like Discord and such. I clicked on Discord and I saw the picture you posted of the big teeth Jaina, and I genuinely got frightened for a second there. Like that is a genuinely frightening photo. That's really saddened me. Okay, so we got nice render here. That's very nice. Okay, keep it going. Is this not going to receive anything? Is that a shadow right there? It's very vague. It does look way more like good. Yeah, I thought so. Where is the sun pointing? Does it cast a shadow? Sometimes it's set not to. Yeah, it is set to cast a shadow. Maybe because the hemi's too strong? Let me try this. Ah, that's way more effective. The thing is, it's way more bright is the problem. Kind of move it to the side. Decrease the hem. Oh, it's because the hemi's at bloody 1 energy. The hemi kind of a reddish. And you are blue. Oh, look at that. Now that is lighting. Oh, I'm actually going to have to enable receive transparent on itself because it's overlapping with itself. You've got nice shadows. Let's make sure this looks okay. That looks very okay. Wow. In fact, that looks good. I'm just gonna say it right now. The only thing that I need to do is make this receive transparent. So it doesn't have that big block in the way. That looks really good. And then of course you got oh wow, this lighting's nice. Sorry, I told you at the start of the stream that I'm just a stickler for lighting. Perfect. I couldn't ask for anything better. I want to try something first. Oh, Blender, don't freak out on me, please. Uh-oh. Don't do the thing where you crash. Thank you. Oh! Oh, see you later. I turned textures off by accident. See, ray tracing doesn't look nearly as good. No ray tracing doesn't look nearly as good. Yeah, it's got to be ray tracing. Yeah, that's going to take ages to render, but it'll be worth it. I hate this location. Oh, okay. Well, see you later, Zukium. We're basically at the end of the stream now, so thank you for joining. Man, this is gonna murder my computer. Alright, there we go. Alright, SJ, what do you think? I'm going to give you the final verdict. Do you like? Do you think it's worthy of being finished? That's the only thing I can ask you now. I could remove this bit here, but yeah, it's pretty much finished, right? It's probably because of this block here. So do you think it's finished? Actually, I should probably play it back. I just want to make sure this lighting error is gone. Okay, so I'm going to show you it in only render mode from the beginning, from the top. Just a reminder that will be different, don't worry about that. I could make it wider if you want, so it really does look like she's spread a bit. I'm not sure if the stream is lagging for a moment or not. Probably is because of my rendering. It beats up everything. So tell me what you think. Stream delay is getting slowly larger, but it'll be fine. Let me hear my playback now. Wow, I was quiet for a long time. I would say it's a finished commission. I am curious though about widening how it would look though. Okay, because I was thinking we could add that. Hold on. Sorry, the delay has gotten very, very large. Because she looks even more like a sheet here. Well, when I spread her out. I got spread out for each one. So much she goes back to normal size. Here's how she look at extended size. I can fix the clipping issue, but what do you think? Just as soon as the stream catches up, just tell me what you think. Right now, I'm just gonna put this on charge. Do 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 do. I need to buy a new charger, cause this one's wire is wonky. Yeah, 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 yeah. Chow, 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 chow. I would say, oh no, that's the same message from before. You are just right. What on my stream currently, I'm seeing. I just said that like I can fix that later. If you want it wide, it's up to you. I'm gonna refresh my stream, see if that fixes it. See if it makes a bigger delay or not. Four. You are just right. What on my stream currently, I'm seeing. That caught my stream up a little bit by refreshing. I think it looks great. I want to ask something after stream actually. Okay, so I'll keep it wide like that. But apart from that, is that fine then? Is that done? And you can ask me after the stream. Is that good? Yay or nay? Is the commission done and I can wrap things up? I like watching these streams. It helps me push myself to make art for myself. Oh, that's really happy. I'm really like that's genuinely. I'm already at a loss for words for it. It's because I know some people say they make art while I'm streaming. It's like that means a lot. People are only making art because of me. Well, I mean, not the sole reason, but it's a big reason. And I love that. But yeah, stream's gonna lag out while I render. I just realised. But yeah, if that's how he wants it, I think the stream is done. Let's just hope that he is a-okay with this. SJ the Hero gives the final verdict. Just making sure he says yes, yes, all is good. He's gonna make the comment, and then he's gonna keep hearing me. I'm asking if he makes the judgment, and it's gonna be super weird. So I'm gonna take a drink while I wait for his reply. What makes the stream delay? Oh, Jesus. Yes, all is good. He has given me the thumbs up, which means I am getting ready to render this and spending the rest of the night rendering it. SJ, because of the extended length of this commission, I will render as much as I can, but no promises until. No promises when I'll get it to you. 100% tomorrow. Don't know how, when, why, what, where, do, but it will be done. I'm going to start rendering it as soon as the stream is over. I'll be uploading the stream archive to the stream archive on my YouTube. And I think with that, the stream is over. Wow. Another one bites the dust, eh? Almost through all of them. Yeah, feel free to ask anything after the stream, Palu. Like, I'm not just busy after stream ends. In fact, if anything, this is my cooldown period because I've got nothing to do because I'm rendering and I'm uploading. So I'm taking up both my internet and my computer's graphics. I can't play a game and I can't access anything on the internet because it'll be laggy on both ends. So it's my grace period, I guess. So feel free to ask me anything. I'm totally free after this. I'm going to be writing a story up after this for a certain someone. Are they still here? No, they're not here anymore, but just thought I'd let you know because you'll be seeing it because we'll eventually get a new story on Squashstone. Here comes the sad somber music. Now this is the relaxing, we did it music. This is the, whew, you know, the deep breath, I did it. And even though that sounds cheesy, it does feel like that every time I get to the end of a stream. It's like, wow, I cannot believe I just did that. I can't believe I actually did it. And here I am. My Boom Beach cannon is upgraded to level 6, so I need to check on that when the stream is done. But yeah, took way too long to notice it was Rosalina in the bed. For some reason I thought it was Dr. Eggman for the longest time. What the hell? No, of course it's Rosalina because that's my profile picture. I've been meaning to change it to Sophia. I'll slowly transfer her over into everything. But yeah, if that's it. Yeah, yes, Eggman, Diaz's favourite character. character. You know, Eggman. But yeah, I'll start rendering it as soon as the stream's over. I'll start uploading the archive, and I will upload it to general in FG. And yeah, if that's it, just hit me up with messages afterwards. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one. And I, for one, have the most inconsistent way of saying goodbye, so the only way to say goodbye is